The Tom and Doug Show. So they taught us in radio camp that you should always start a show by eating something. That way the listeners know that you're in it for the long haul. You're going to have the energy to make it the whole half hour. So,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're welcome, dear listener.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, everybody here on the show. And we wanted to show our appreciation by eating in the first part of the show.
Mm-hmm. And you might ask, why am I eating?
Yeah. Why are you eating, Doug?
Well, it's not just out of respect for our listeners, but I've been kind of sad recently, and it's a little bit of comfort eating, I guess.
Oh, my God. Did something bad happen?
Well, my Uncle Willie died recently.
Uncle Willie.
Yeah.
Oh, so sorry.
Did you actually ever meet Uncle Willie?
I don't think I ever met him, but I think he has done a few things for the show, or one thing for the show.
Well, in fact, here, why don't we play it?
Hello, I'm Uncle Willie. You're listening to the Tom and Doug Show.
So that was Uncle Willie.
Mm-hmm.
He recorded that little piece for our show.
Yeah, many years ago. And I'm kind of surprised how much it affected me, because he's not an actual relation.
Wait, I think I know. It's your stepfather's first wife who passed away, her brother.
Her brother, yes. Yeah. Very good. You get 10 points.
Yes.
And it's not like I didn't grow up with him, and I only saw him, I don't know, a handful, 10 times across my life. And yet he really made an impact. And it's interesting how some people can do that.
Now, he was very old when he died.
He was 90, I believe. Yeah. And he lived a great life, and I don't even know a whole lot about it. That's the other funny thing, because I didn't grow up with him. So I just kind of knew him in this peripheral. When the whole family would get together, he'd be there, and he was just always delightful. And I just admired the man, even without necessarily knowing why.
So you don't even know what he did for a living?
I read his obit and found out.
Oh, really?
So that's when I learned. Yeah. What he was doing when I think I first met him, he was working as for Wesleyan College as one of their fundraisers.
Oh, okay.
And then as he retired from that, he actually got into trying to help seniors be able to live on their own more. And how do you design a house such that it's more senior friendly? And how do you make use of the resources? And so he built kind of a third career. He'd been in the Navy before that, maybe even a fourth career very late in life, just trying to help people as they aged.
Now, he didn't have any kids?
He had 3 kids, and they have kids. And
so he was a grandparent.
Yep. Yeah. So he was just a delightful guy. But let's play his song, and we can come back and talk again.
We all are serious musicians, and we all play serious instruments, and we all write serious songs about serious pain and destruction. We all spit at all our fans, and we don't listen to anyone else's music, because we only want to do what we want to do. We only want to play what we want to play. We only want to be what we want to be. We only want to say what we're paid to say, because our music hits the best demographics. We've got 6 different surveys that say it's true. Our music moves the best demographics for a very good price. It could be working for you. Because we're serious musicians, and we all need serious money to support our serious habits and our serious entourage. And they tell us we're the greatest, and we tell them to get lost, because we only want to do what we want to do. We only want to play what we want to play. We only want to be what we want to be. We only want to say what we're paid to say, because our music hits the best demographics. We've got 6 different surveys that say it's true. Our music moves the best demographics for a very good price. It could be working for you. Our music hits the best demographics. We've got 6 different surveys that say it's true. Our music moves the best demographics for a very good price. It could be working for you.
Yes. Thank you. It was quite a demographic too.
Hi, everybody. We're talking to Doug about his Uncle Willie, who was actually his mother's husband's first wife's brother.
That's it.
Uncle Willie passed away, and Doug was surprised to find that he had surprisingly warm feelings for Uncle Willie over the years. Why did that surprise you?
Well, because I guess since I didn't really know him very well and I didn't spend much time with him, I guess I was surprised that he had left such a big impact. And there are people that you meet like that. What it is that made such an impact is he's one of those just wonderfully warm and open human beings. Everyone around him he was interested in. Everyone around him he actually honestly wanted to talk to and learn about and be warm and caring to. Kind of like you jerk.
No, not me. Definitely not me. It's kind of the opposite of me.
And it's exactly how people feel about you, actually, because you're just honestly interested in everyone around you. You accept them exactly how they are.
Well, I fake that.
Well, it's okay. It works. And he was like that, too. And so I joined the family when I was 14.
That's
right?
when your mother married Bob,
Yep.
who had been married before. He was a widower.
Yep.
And so he married your mother, and Bob had a whole bunch of kids.
4 kids of his own.
And your mother only had 1 kid, being you.
And so kind of being the new weird step kid when you join with the family, usually families feel pretty awkward about it, and you're different from the rest. Whereas Uncle Willie just immediately included my mother. Just, it's like, you are family. And that was the way I felt about him kind of all the time. No matter whom he was interacting with, he just really immediately included them. And I think the main thing people want is to be seen. The main thing people desperately want is to be heard. And it's surprising how hard that is to get. Sometimes
it is. Believe me, when you're saying that, I'm thinking, yeah, I really want that.
I know. And he was one of those people that made you feel seen and heard.
Wow, that's very nice. Uncle Willie. We're going to play some more music. We'll come back and talk more about Uncle Willie.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm kind of down today.
Oh, really? You look a little bit down. Is there something wrong?
Well, yeah, I did something wrong, and I'm not feeling so good about it, and I'm not sure really what I should do.
Well, you're talking to the right guy here.
Really?
Oh, yes. I went through the same thing last year this time.
Really?
And I know exactly what you should do.
That's great, because I'm not sure what I should tell people.
Oh, all you gotta do is you make up a big lie. You just lie, and it solves everything.
Lie? Really?
Oh, yeah.
Does it work?
Oh, it worked like a charm for me. Do you remember? I told a lie. Well, it wasn't a big one. It was easier than telling the truth at the time. I went to the kitchen and I ate all the cookies, and I told everyone that some friends had been by.
And that was it? That was all there was to it?
Well, it wasn't quite that simple. You have to sort of add details to make it more believable. I said that my friends were dying of starvation after saving 3 ducks from drowning outside. I told them the cookies were all I could offer. They ate them and thanked me and told me goodbye.
And that works?
Well, I had some problems. You see, my mother just sat there and looked somewhat doubtful. She wasn't convinced about what I had said. She asked for the names of the friends I had helped out, and I thought for a minute while scratching my head. It was Bobby, Bill Murphy, and Martin McMarvin. There was Holly Golightly and Jim. There was Spanky Fishbottom and Rhonda Delicious. Lucius and Johnny the Skunk and Bubblegum Slim. Well, the next day, I went to school just a little bit early to tell all my friends, stay away from my mom. I said she has an illness, it's very contagious. You must not speak with her, we fear she'll be gone.
That must have solved it, right?
Well, it would have solved it, really would have, but there was one more problem.
What was that?
All through the town came a million red roses from lots of well-wishers who thought something was wrong. Mom woke to find that the neighbors were planning to cook all her dinners and sing her some songs.
Really? Songs? What kind of songs?
Lala, we greet you, we're happy to see you. We wanted to treat you to this little tune. The minister's praying while you're in there laying, and all we are saying is get better soon.
Mom asked if this all had something to do with the cookies she looked for, but never did find. I told a lie, well, it wasn't a big one. It was easier than telling the truth at the time.
Hi, I'm Hannah Hollebeck. I am an actor in Toronto, Ontario, and this is the Tom and Doug Show!
Buy our brownies, they're the best on the street. Buy our brownies, they don't smell like feet. Buy our brownies, they taste really swell. Buy our brownies or go to hell. We've been making brownies in our microwave for at least 2 minutes all day long. But you just pass us by and you don't even wave. So that's why we sing this song. Buy our brownies, they're the best on the street. Buy our brownies, they don't smell like feet. Buy our brownies, they taste really swell. Buy our brownies, or go to hell. Take the time. We've been making brownies in our microwave for, oh, it seems like hours, all day long. But you just walk on by and you don't even wave. So that's why we wrote this song. Buy our brownies, they're the best on the street. Buy our brownies, they don't smell like feet. Buy our brownies, they taste really swell. Buy our brownies, or go to hell. Woo! Thank you. Yes, thank you.
It's not working yet, though. Sing loud.
Yeah, how's your business?
Here's a blast from the past in the Tom and Doug Show.
I'm sure we've all had that dream where we're out in public and we realize that we're naked and we're worried what we're going to do. Well, Tom is such a good dresser. Well, here, I'll let him tell you.
And of course, you dressed as snazzy then as you do now.
Why, thank you.
With one colored T-shirt under another, with the print that you can kind of see through the shirt you're wearing, because you've not thrown out a shirt since 1974.
You know, it's funny. It was fairly recently that Mark, the captain of my hockey team, I played in a men's hockey league, told me, Tom, that shirt, it barely satisfies the definition of the word shirt.
That statement's true about 90% of your shirts. And for many years, you wore a belt that was no longer a belt, but was held together with the...
A paperclip.
Well, before a paperclip. It took you years to figure out that a paperclip would be beneficial. You used a Q-tip.
It's true. I did.
The Q-tip only lasts, the little cardboard insert of a Q-tip.
It falls apart.
It falls apart after, 2 weeks or so. So you'd go through boxes of Q-tips.
I wonder if I still have that belt. Because that was pretty cool. Because people don't think of belts as being, such a fashion statement. And nobody has a belt that comes in 2 pieces. You have the belt part, and then you got to have
the Q-tip to hold it tight somehow.
Yeah, the Q-tip was big. That's the thing, is that you can see a Q-tip, But later on, I switched to a paper clip, which you really couldn't see, but was actually a lot better. And then eventually I switched to a working belt that was one piece, standard one piece belt.
I want to thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm welcome. I have never understood this idea of threadbare before I met you, and I now really get it. Where you can see individual threads, because really there's more skin showing through than there is threads covering.
If we were at a stoplight, I would show you exactly what I'm wearing right now. One time I went to the store. I woke up in the morning and I had these sweats with the drawstring wasn't working, so I had to kind of hold on. I might have had like a rope that I tied around my waist, right?
That's the Q-tip.
So I got up on a Saturday morning. I was living in an apartment very close, so I could walk to the supermarket. So I got up on a Saturday morning, I went to the supermarket, and then that dream that you have that you're in a public place and you discover you're naked and you don't know how you're going to get out. It was exactly like that, because I was sitting there in the rows, in the aisles of the supermarket, and I realized I might have walked by something like a shiny cabinet of some sort, and I saw what I was wearing, and I said, oh my God, how am I going to get out of here?
That was a blast from the past on the Tom and Doug Show.
Love will keep us together. Think of me, babe, whenever some sweet talking guy comes along, singing his song. Don't mess around, you just got to be strong. Just stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I'm just thinking of you. Look in my heart and let love keep us together.
Hi, everybody. We're talking to Doug, and Doug's Uncle Willie just passed away at the age of 90. And what is it about people that make an impact on us? What do you think?
Wow. Well, the thing I said already, if you feel like they get you, that helps. What I think we've lost in this culture a lot is it's become very transactional. You look at someone and it's about what can they do for you or to you, right? You're either scared of them or you want something from them. And so I think the people who make a real impact, they may still do something for you or to you, but it's their actual motivation is probably to support you. What do you think? What makes an impact for you?
For me, if somebody is genuinely honest about their feelings in a way that allows them to be supportive and vulnerable at the same time, that's pretty irresistible for people. Or to go out of their way to see things from other people's perspectives, especially when people are surrounded by people who tend not to do that.
Yeah, they stand out.
Yeah, so those people are like, oh, whoa, something's going on here. And that makes an impact on people. 1, 2. I don't gamble, I don't fight, I don't be hanging in the bars at night. Yeah, I used to be a problem, but now I am a careful man. What are you, brother? I don't drink much, I don't smoke, I don't be hardly mess around with no dope. Yeah, I used to be a tirer, but now I am a tired man. Well, if you used to want to see a commotion, you should have seen the man that I used to be. I was trouble in perpetual motion, trouble with a capital T. Staying out late, having fun, I shot up every single shot in my gun. Yeah, I used to be a problem, but now I am a careful man. Want to see a commotion, you should have seen the man that I used to be. I was trouble in perpetual motion, trouble with a capital T. Staying out late, having fun, I shot up every single shot in my gun. Yeah, I used to be a problem, but now I am a tired man. You should have seen the man that I used to be. I was trouble in perpetual motion, trouble with a capital T. Staying out late, having fun, I shot up every single shot in my gun. I used to be a problem, but now I am a tired man. Oh, I used to be a problem, but now I am a tired man.
So, dear listener.
Yes.
What is it about the people that really mean something to you? And I think you've heard here from our perspective how you can be meaningful to other people. Be open about who you are and be willing to accept other people how they are and be honestly curious about that.
Just like Uncle Willie.
Yes.
He's not the only guy who could pull this thing off, because you can do it. I can do it. I would say Doug can do it.
I'm not sure I wanna.
Yeah, but why don't we spend this week thinking more about how can we be more like Uncle Will?
Yes, there's a little Uncle Willie in all of us.
So let's play that piece he did for us again. This is Uncle Willie one more time.
Hello, I'm Uncle Willie. You're listening to the Tom and Doug Show.
And that's him, Uncle Willie. That's your model for this week. We want you to come back next week and think about how you're more like Uncle Willie than you really thought you were.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.